All right, boys and girls, it's 3 days away from DRAFTMAS. So make sure you tuck in tight, say your prayers, and maybe Santa will bring the player of your dreams. Could it be Slater? Could it be Parsons? Who knows? And this again is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in everything that DRAFTMAS has to offer. Oh, I thought we would have a little fun today. Oh, the draft is a couple days away. It's Tuesday, the 27th. We just did our big reveal last night of who we would select if who I would like to see the Giants select, and who the Giants may select. And I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to make you go watch the video. I need some views on that video. Go watch it. But I want to talk about some Giants news and notes because there are some interesting things in the news. Everyone's so huge. Not everyone, but a lot of people are very high on Slater. And it was interesting that a former Giants scout came out with, I would say, a critique of Slater. And he basically said some nice things about him. He said some good things about him. He says he's light on his feet. He controls his body. He can bend his knees. He's flexible. He's quick. He can recover. He has all the physical attributes and with his movement skills to play left tackle, which is where they lined him up in 2019 since he did not play this past season. Everyone always forgets that Slater didn't play last year. They always talk about the players that opted out, like Gregory Rousseau, and that hurt him. Gregory Rousseau opted out, really hurt his draft stock. Really? Slater didn't play either. He opted out as well. And then this former scout lowered the boom. And he said that, and of course, Steve Vanderosa. I can never say his name. Vanderosa. I can never remember. He was a scout for 33 years for the Giants. He said he's listed at 6'3", 315. He doesn't look that tall. He doesn't play long-armed or even look long on tape when he extends his arm. When he extends his arm. So to me, to play tackle without length is, in other words, to play tackle is a real stretch. To me, that limits where he can play. And then he points out that Slater handled Ohio State's edge rusher Chase Young back in 19, but overall he felt Slater was not strong enough and did not anchor very well to succeed as an NFL tackle. I saw him play well in the run game at the second level, reaching out and wailing people off, but I never saw him win the line of scrimmage in the physical part of the game. He's too small, he crosses his feet a lot, which is a no-no for an offensive lineman, so that bothers me. Can he play guard? Well, you don't see him win the line of scrimmage and anchor. How is he going to play against a 340-pound bull-rushing defensive tackle like Dexter Lawrence? I added that part in. I don't know what's really going on, what's really going to be the place for him. He's such a good athlete, but he is quick, and he does move well. I've seen him play center based on 5 games. I watched the tape. To me, that would be his just best chance to move at center. Okay, so this former scout of 33 years of the Giants is saying that Slater's probably better off playing center. And really, if you take an honest assessment and look at the tape, yeah, he doesn't really look as tall as they say he is. And I can't see him playing on that interior line. Like I said, I can't draft a guy at 11 that I have no idea what position he's going to play. Sorry, I can't. It's nothing against him, but I just can't do that. I can't make that leap at the 11th round pick and then hope he's going to turn the corner. And hope that he could play guard or hope that he can play center. Peter King came out with his mock draft, and he's got Parsons coming to the Giants, which I didn't really find that interesting. I just, because a lot of people have Parsons going to the Giants now. Of course, we haven't taken a linebacker since Carl Banks in 83. So once every 38 years, I guess is okay. He has maturity issues. But like I said, when you got a guy that can run a 4.36 in the 40, that's quite rare. And we saw what White did with Tampa. I think that if all three, if Slater, Devontae Smith, or Parsons are on the board at 11, I think it's going to be an interesting pick. I really do. Because that just tells me it's just there's just so much information and misinformation going on. They had the whole trade. They had the whole thing on Twitter. I forget where it was that we made the trade with the Chargers, which turned out to be crap, which I thought was funny. Now, a lot of people now are finally fessing up. I saw a lot of this on social media that the biggest need for the Giants is pass rusher. The Giants defense, and this was another comment, the Giants defense showed promise in 2020, but last year the unit was notably stronger against the run and weaker against the pass. They were 15th against run, 22nd against the pass. Ironically, given this position, defensive tackle and end, 6'5" started at time, they signed Leonard Williams, who should help with the latter. He's more than double the team's next pass rusher with 30 hurries. And they're saying that the Giants should probably go with the kid from Michigan or somebody else. And yeah, we can't, and I have to agree with that. We can't ignore the pass rushing issue right now. We can't. I mean, we can't ignore it at all because it's going to come and bite us sooner or later. And I think that ignoring it, I know we got the kid from Minnesota, but if he was so young, pass rushers are at a premium, and if he was so wonderful in Minnesota and everyone loved him so much, he probably would still be in Minnesota because he didn't come at a very high cost to the Giants. And then of course we got we got the Twitter battle going on with it was GMNHQ and Matt Lombardo. With based on league sources, the Giants are looking at the following: Devontae Smith, Parsons, Waddle, Horn, Slater, and Farley. Yeah, I saw that. You know what? There's just so much smoke screen going along here right now, and everyone's going to be sitting there going, and this is why I don't get into this. Like I said, I only made my prediction yesterday because I hadn't given a prediction. And I thought it was just interesting the time that I should really give a prediction. But you don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's in the mindset because there's just so much crap and just so much smoke going on about this draft. And it is about every single draft. So anyone that tells you they have any certainty that, the Giants are going to go somewhere or any team's going to go anywhere outside of Trevor Lawrence, they don't know. They don't know. It was on Twitter that the Giants sent the 11th pick for the 13th pick and the 77th pick. I thought that was funny because, I actually probably would do that. If you're only trading down 2 spots and you're getting the 77th overall pick, I'd probably do it. And of course, Pro Football Focus was the one that was duped. Of course they were. Pro Football Focus sucks. You don't just post stuff. I'm not even going to get into that. Not even going to get into that. But is there a trade out there the Giants could and would make? I mean, like I said, I don't think so. I think they're going to stay pat at 11. I don't think they're going to move. I think they understand the worth of that pick. And I think it's a good selection for the Giants. Of course, we are going to be live streaming the draft. And of course, if they take Slater, I'm turning the channel off right then and there. Hope everyone enjoyed the outfit I wore yesterday. I have more draft outfits and surprises for draft day. If anyone saw me what I was wearing my orange Dumb and Dumber tuxedo. So it was fun. It was good. It was fun. But like I said, we're just gonna have to just wait and see. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue Kitties, letting you know that DRAFTMAS is only a few days away. So make sure you clean your rooms and wash your face because Santa may bring that player that you have long waited for. Good night, all.